Well, as I see more and more of my colleagues, other sheriffs in the state, come through with these resolutions, I felt it necessary for our county to get involved as well. As the chief law enforcement officer of the county, I think it's very important that the people that elected me and the people that I represent know my stance on the Second Amendment. And along with Commissioners Court, who represents the same people, we need to, as a county, send a clear message that we're not in favor of taking weapons away from law-abiding citizens, and the office is not going to do that, nor Commissioners Court expend any funds to do that. And I think if all 254 counties in Texas are solid and together on a resolution, then our state can be a Second Amendment sanctuary state, which also sends a clear and distinct message to the federal government that we're not going to tolerate intrusions and overreach and taking weapons away from our law-abiding citizens.
What do you suggest, or what do you just say would be an overreach? That's something that this would definitely stand against.
Well, the prime example is when folks buy more than one weapon, they're told to fill out a form, or the seller fills out an ATF form that shows a person buying more than one weapon, and they take it to the sheriff's office. Well, under state law, we don't keep track of people's multiple gun purchases. So therefore, that's a way to document locally how many weapons and what kind of weapons certain people have. And if you're a law-abiding citizen, it is no business of the sheriff's office how many weapons you have, if you purchased them legally and you're legal to own them. So that's one of the things that just more and more overreach and more documentation to find these weapons and who owns them, and that's just not what the sheriff's office is about.
Okay, just clarify for me. Moving forward, do you think the ATF form?
Yes.
Will that be something that you kind of diminish, not use anymore, or will you continue to use it in the county? You just won't take action.
The forms come to my office, and we don't keep track of those. If they're legal to buy them and they pass an ATF check, then they're entitled to have those weapons. So that's just a government form that we really don't need. And it's basically they're asking us to keep track of these, and it's just not happening.
Okay, understood. The commissioners obviously believe are on your side with this decision. Talk to me a little bit how you're feeling about this motion, about the county being declared the Second Amendment sanctuary.
Well, it makes me feel really proud. Our Commissioners Court agrees with me and most of the citizens, if not all in Clay County, that we need to stand that line. And Commissioners Court stood with me today, and I'm really proud that it was a unanimous vote, and they feel the same way.
What's another way you're going to, moving forward, to uphold this declaration and to make the government aware that you stand with your citizens and their right to bear arms?
Well, in any chess game, it's a matter of moves. So we've made a move to show that we're a sanctuary county, and so then any overreach that comes in or any kind of regulations, then certainly we would have to get our state involved. Our governor is pro-gun rights, so we would be in contact with the governor's office to see if any kind of further movement to take weapons away from our citizens takes place.
All right, what's next? Or is this where it all stops?
I believe it stops right here for now, depending on what they do in Washington. And certainly there's Supreme Court cases that determines the fact that they cannot pass a law that's in violation of the Constitution. It makes that law null and void. And so if they pass those laws, then they're not enforceable to start with. And that, of course, will be a big fight in Washington over some kind of new law. But here in this county, we're just going to respect the rights of every legal gun owner and just move forward.
All right. Is there anything that I have not asked you that you think is important for your residents or just anyone to know about this topic?
No, just be proud of your Commissioners Court and your government. They did a real good job today. I'm really proud.